here and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is monthly grocery haul plus fridge and pantry restock. I'm going to show you everything that we've got from Walmart and Sam's Club, and then I'm going to be putting them away either in the fridge or in the pantry, wherever they need to go. I'm going to restock what needs to get restocked. So if you are new here, welcome. My name is Selle. I am a wife and a full-time working mommy of one. If you like and enjoy contents about realistic cleaning motivation, satisfying home organizations, monthly grocery hauls like this, and seasonal home decorating, I would really love to have you here and join my YouTube family. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back, my friend. I appreciate your time, and with all that being said, let's get started. These are everything that we've got for this month, but before I show you in details, I wanted to clean the fridge first. Alright, so this is what the fridge looks right now. It's pretty empty, so I'm going to take out everything that's in here, specifically the middle part, so I can wipe down all of the shelf because they are looking dirty. I hope you can see that. So some over here. So I mean, it's not dirty, gross dirty, but they're starting to be like that. I haven't wiped them in a couple weeks, so that's what we are going to do. Like I said, there's some rice here and it's only half full, so I'm probably going to condense that to a smaller container. So as this one here. And then the eggs, I'm going to boil some of this because I've been meaning to make egg salad, but I haven't, so it's time to make that now. And I still have some fruits in here. There's like mushroom left in there and carrots. And then for the deli drawer, it's kind of really low as well. So yeah, this is how everything looks. I did just check these before we went grocery shopping and they are all good. Probably not going to touch that because I did just organize that recently. I need to just like fill up some more drinks in here, but mostly we're going to tackle the middle part. Before we get too far into the video, I wanted to thank Teddy Blake for sponsoring this portion of today's video. If you've never heard about Teddy Blake before, they are a company based in New York that makes luxury Italian leather handbags. Their material is 100% premium real leather made in Italy by experienced craftsmen working in the same Italian factories as other luxury brands. Teddy Blake creates dream design handbag for every style choice. Their designers work very hard to develop new unique designs while also trying to keep the price point to affordable levels, and they made it possible by offering designer handbags with all the key characteristics characteristics of any high-end luxury houses and removing the $1 to $2,000 added to the handbag cost for just the label. With Teddy Blake, you enjoy luxury at a fair price always. The style I got is the 12 inches Vanessa Palmetto in black and red. It is absolutely beautiful, and the black color in my opinion is very classic and timeless that goes well with any color of clothing you will wear. You can easily wear this handbag whether you're planning to dress formal or casual. To give you an idea how versatile this handbag is, I'm going to show you some of my outfit while using this handbag in just a little bit. I love that it is not too big or too small. It's just the perfect size for me. I will have the link for this specific handbag style in my description box below if you want to check it out for yourself. They have lots of other beautiful designs on their website, so I'm sure you'll find your style. I have worked with Teddy Blake in the past, and I can honestly say that their handbag quality is top-notch. I'm a casual, comfy girl. That's my style of clothing, so I'm going to show you how this Teddy Blake handbag elevates and finishes my look. Once again, thank you Teddy Blake for sponsoring this portion of today's video. Start on this side. We have yogurt, so I got this honey vanilla Greek Gods yogurt. I like to use this for like overnight oats or just sometime on its own with some granola on top. Chobani strawberry banana, I get a lot of this. My son likes to eat this too from time to time. I got half and half for my iced coffee. Lactate, we got like 6 of this. Some of them, or the rest of them are already in the fridge outside. We got some ice cream, Haagen-Dazs strawberry, that's my favorite. And then I got a couple different one. This one is vanilla, and then this one is cookies and cream. My son loves cookies and cream. And then we got some bananas here. We are completely out. We got broccolini. I did show you like a dinner idea in my last video. If you haven't seen, I will have that link in my description box below so you can check it out. But this is super easy and so good. Super easy to make as well. I just blanched this in the water for like 2 minutes, 3 at max, and it's good to go. After that, you drain it and then you can put whatever seasoning you like. So like I said, super easy and it's really good at the same time. We got cauliflower, russet potatoes, sweet potatoes, yellow onions, and then we are out of the steak, so I got this thinly ribeye steak, cheese. This is Colby and Monterey Jack string cheese. Stuffed pizza. This is the personal one. Sometimes my son likes pizza for like dinner when I don't cook, or if there's any leftover in the fridge, but he doesn't want that, so he gets this. And then we got some breakfast sausage here. These are still raw, but they're already like I don't know, it's like in the box and they're pre-shaped, is what I'm trying to say, because you can get those like sausage ones that you have to shape yourself. This one is already like that, and my son and my husband, they both like this one. We got a lot of frozen fruits, so I got mango, blueberries, and strawberries down there. We also got watermelon and garlic. And then on here we have salmon. We got this from Sam's Club, and we eat a lot of salmon, so we got a couple of them because we are completely out. I also did pick up this corn. The other day I was craving for corn, so I got like this frozen one and just like a few of them. And then we got ground beef, bacon, sliced ham. I'm going to show you the back later because I can't really reach it. We got this fish. I did show you like an easy dinner idea with this as well. So This one is really good, especially when you put it in the air fryer. So we got those. And then the bread over here, we have, I think, maybe a half of a bag slice in the pantry right now. So I may or may not put both of this in the freezer. If not both, maybe just one, so that they last long. We got garlic bread, some deli meat, we have pepperoni, turkey, salami, more pepperoni for sandwiches, and then some, I think this is American cheese. Let me check. Actually, this is mozzarella cheese and American cheese. So we got those for sandwiches. We got better cheddar sausage. I picked this up. And then ham. We got muffin. My husband actually picked this up. And then we got some box dinner here, pastaroni, stroganoff. We don't eat this all the time, like maybe once a month, twice a month. So I also got this milk chocolate brownie. I've been craving for that. Mexican style rice-a-roni. These are good. Normally we cook this on the side for when we make the salmon, cause you guys, it's so good. And then we got cup noodles, some canned goods here, also Nutella. I got this evaporated milk. I used this for the champorado and I made it last time. Really like it, so I plan to make it again. So I pick up some more of these because that's where I use this for. And then we got SpaghettiOs, only a couple of them. Every once in a while my son likes this, like for lunch. And then some soup. They're all chicken pot pie, I believe, like 3 of them. And then my husband picked this up, Italian sausage and potato. So a couple of those. Every once in a while he would try like new soup. And then we got some tuna salad here. We got Chips Ahoy. This is the chewy style. My son likes this. I got this sweet and hot beef jerky from Walmart. These are the smaller bag. They used to have the big bag at Sam's, but I think they discontinued it. I haven't seen it in a long time, so I get these smaller bags, which work out better. I take this to work for when I have my break. Sometimes I'll eat this, or even at home, like just for snack, a better, like healthier snack, I guess. I got some chocolate here. I take this to work as well, because sometimes I don't eat anything for my break, and then later on I get hungry, like my sugar gets really low, so I need something like sweet to eat really quick. So I don't eat them all at the same time, of course, like maybe 1 or 2 at a time. So I got 2 different ones just so I have a variety. And then gum. My husband likes this, so he got treat as well. This is the York. We got Nutty Buddy, Oreo. And then we have this caramel sauce for the coffee. You know, that's what I like to get if you are returning subscriber. I've told you many times, this is the only caramel sauce I use for my coffee. It just tastes so much different than the rest that I have tried in the past. And then I got this vanilla syrup from Sam's Club. Then we'll move on to the back and I'll show you what's back there. So for back here, we got this jasmine rice. I get this rice from Sam's Club. We got these cup noodles and these beverages. These are the smaller Gatorade. Then we got this apple juice. Every once in a while, I would take this for work. This is 100% juice. And I believe for 24 pack, it's only like $13. So I thought that was a good deal. And then back here, a lot of bread. I've already said we got the sliced bread. We got this brioche. My son wants to try, my husband wants to try this for the sandwiches because he didn't pick up like the regular sandwich rolls, so we got this one instead, and see if they like it with their sandwich. If not, we'll probably use this for like burger. And then we got this chocolate croissant, cinnamon raisin bread. We've been getting like the bagel, cinnamon raisin bagel, but I'm kind of like tired of that, so I picked this one instead. This goes bad really quick though, so I'll probably put this in the fridge. And then we got cereal. I picked these honey bunches of oats with almonds. I'm going to mix this with my granola cereal because I like my cereal pretty sweet. So I'll mix this up with that so that I can use more of those, because I feel like I haven't been eating them, and this is the best way for me to eat more of those, to mix it with this, because I do like this, but it's like not sweet enough. So I got that. And then Lucky Charms, my son likes this. We got more of these Welch's. And then a few snack. We got a couple of these Cheetos Pop, and then a bag of Dorito. And then we also got Meat Lovers breakfast bowls. And that's pretty much it for back here. On this side, we have some non-food item. You guys, I got this glass cup with the lid and the straw, all glass, from Walmart. I was so happy when I saw this because I've been looking for this for a while and I couldn't find it. But this month we went and I saw it. It's like, I think it's $5.98, almost $6, but I thought it was worth it because it's all glass and it's pretty thick. I couldn't say if it's gonna last. I'll update you if you want, but yeah, I got this. I think it's a really good coffee cup because it's big enough. I feel like it's big enough for my coffee, and I usually use glass for my coffee anyway, but it doesn't have a lid, and sometimes when I put it on the coffee table, the dog tends to like sniff it or kind of lick the side of it if I'm not watching. So at least this one, it's covered, so hopefully I wouldn't have any issue with it. It's super easy to take off. It doesn't like completely like close, but like, I mean, it doesn't screw and tightly close. You can just leave it like that, and this thing here kind of tighten it a bit, that silicone inside, but I still really like it. I thought it was super pretty. It's kind of heavy too, so I can tell it's like thick glass. And then I got this Bioderma, got some wet wipes. I do take this to work, so I refill this pretty often. Then I got this Lysol multi-purpose cleaner for the bathroom. I got this Panoxyl. I've never used this before. If you did, let me know in the comments down below. But I've been using antibiotics for my face because for the last few years I've been breaking out, and it's like a permanent one. So I went to my dermatologist, and my skin is all I feel like pretty much fixed, or how do I say that, like pretty much clear from all of that, but I need to maintain it, and I stopped my antibiotics. I took it for 3 months, and my dermatologist recommended this to use, and yeah, we'll see how this works. I have very sensitive skin, but I hope this will work for me and wouldn't irritate me. And then I got pea liners, more sponge. I picked up some of this last month. We have some more, but I plan to use this for the bathroom actually when I clean the shower. I feel like it's I have the brush ones that I use for the floor, but for the wall I like to use something bigger, and like something I don't know, I like to use something that I use with hand instead of the brush. So I got more of this because the ones we have, I already cut them in half for the kitchen. Like I said, this one is going to be for the bathroom. And then I got more of these because I only got 2. Sometimes they're both dirty because I don't wash them right away, so I pick up more, and I think one of them might actually be cracked already at like the top. I still use them because they still work, but we'll see. I got more just so we could have more. And then we got gloves. I use this a lot, either for cooking or cleaning. I like that it's disposable, especially when I'm cleaning the bathroom. And then I got this thing to use for the to clean the sink, kitchen sink, or I'm actually thinking more like bathroom sink. I don't know yet, we'll see. And then I got a few more of these spoons. I bought these like months ago, maybe last year. I couldn't remember really. And I waited to get more because I wanted to see if it's gonna rust or anything like that, but it didn't. We have them for months now and it didn't rust, even though we put them in the dishwasher, wash them with hot water, cold water, and they last. So I pick up some more because we're always like using all of the spoons and I have to wash them right away. So I pick up more so we don't have to like wash them right away because we are out in the drawer. So I got like 3 more set. There's like 3 in 1 package and they're pretty cheap. They're like less than $3, so it's almost like 99 cents each, I want to say. And then I got a new knife because the one that we got last time, my son played with it and he got like cheap by the blade, and I can't use it because it's breaking my meat every time I use it for the meat or whatever I cut it. So I ended up throwing it away and got a new one. And then I also got this smaller peeler. I wanted to take it for work because I wanted to eat apple at work sometimes, but I don't eat the skin of the apple at all, and I don't want to like bite it and then just take out the skin. I always peel my apple, and like I said, I wanted to take a smaller peeler so I can peel my apple at school on my break time and eat apple. So that's why I got this. Hopefully it's sharp enough and lasts long. It's very inexpensive. It's only like $1.20, I believe, so hopefully it works good. And that is everything that we got for this month. Not a lot of meat. We still have a lot of meat in the freezer, and I'm going to put them away now. Hopefully it's quicker because like I said, I don't have a lot of meat, so I don't have a lot to portion except for this steak. And let's do that right now. Oh, everything we spend, I think 300 if not 350 at Sam's, and then we spend like 500 something at Walmart. I'm going to put away all of the ice cream first because it's starting to get really hot here in Las Vegas now and I didn't want it to melt, so we're going to start in this freezer. I feel like everything in here looks the same as when I organized it before. So, and I don't have much to put in here too, so I think I'm just going to organize the top and the bacon, since we got some bacon. So I'm going to just do this really quick. These are normally super quick for me, so let's do this.
Alright, my friends, I'm not going to be talking too much from this point on. I feel like what I'm doing is pretty much self-explanatory. Plus, I have done like over 50 times of this video in my channel, and a lot of you are returning subscriber, I know. But if you are not and you have any questions at all, please leave them in the comments down below and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. I'm still going to be jumping here and out just to like explain to you what I'm going to do next, but this is not going to be a chatty video.
my friends, moving on in the chest freezer. This is what it looks like right now. I'm going to reorganize here a little bit because this doesn't belong here. That's supposed to go on the bottom. So I'll take out the baskets on top and reorganize the bottom part. Alright you guys, so this is what the freezer is looking now. It's pretty organized to me. We have all of our beef and pork on this side, and then all of the chicken. I also have the sign here just in case my husband's looking for anything, or my son, if I ask him to get something, they would know. Like I said, bottom one is chicken, and then the top is where I'm going to put the seafood basket like it says here. And then, like I already mentioned, these ones on the bottom are beef and pork, and then the top are fries. But I have like I put sausage, so this is the top, these are the fries, and then I have some bread here since we don't have a lot of the fries right now. Normally these are full, but right now these are the only fries we have. We have the curly harvest one and the checkers fries, and then we have this pork sausage here because it doesn't fit on the other container, and then also some Hawaiian bread frozen. And then these are the seafood. These are like pretty full right now. We have the crab cake on top, salmon, all of the other fish, and then this is the breakfast sausage. I think I'm going to move this in the other freezer in the big fridge. I think I have space for that in there because I don't know if I want to just put it on top of this. But here's where we're at right now, and so far everything is organized. In this basket I just have some chow mein and then fried rice on that side, and then I put the personal pizza on this slot. And then here on the side we have taquitos. I just kept it in the box so it looks more organized. And then the garlic bread, there's like these 3 pieces here, and that's the new one that we got. I just opened it so I can put this in there. And some chicken fries and frozen fried chicken. So I'm going to move these 2 baskets back in here, and we're done with this. We're moving on to the either fridge outside or continue filling up the fridge inside here. Moving on to the fridge outside, it's pretty organized. At least the bottom part is. I'm going to restock the beverages and then put the breakfast bowl in here and the sausages and also the steak. Alright, you guys, so these are all that's left. They're basically going in the pantry, so let's do that. After the fridge and the freezer, we're moving on to restocking the pantry or putting here whatever are supposed to go here. Alright, so sometimes what I do, if I have this big container and there's like half of the product left, I would transfer this to this smaller one so that I could use this for other item that would not fit in here otherwise. So that I could use this instead of this one.
In case you are new here and you have questions like, do you have a big family and why do you keep so much food in your home? I have answered this in my past huge grocery haul or fridge restock. But if you are new here, like I said, and that's one of your question, I'm going to answer that again. We don't have a big family. I have one son, and then it's just me and my husband, and we have two big dogs. And no, we don't have a big family, but we do like to keep a lot of food in our home. Something about having a lot of food in our home makes me feel a little bit secure. When I was young, we weren't able to buy a lot of foods, and we're always going hungry because we are very poor. So now that I'm grown up, I like to keep a lot of food in our home because, like I said, it makes me feel a little bit secure. Like if something happens, like for whatever reason, maybe all the stores have closed again, just like what happened before in COVID. Or I don't know, maybe I lose my job tomorrow. At least I know we're not gonna get hungry right away, not for a couple days, not for a few weeks, or not even for a few months. I feel like we have enough food to last for a little bit longer than those times. So that's why we keep a lot of food in our home. And I know it's not for everyone. I understand if you don't like to do the same, that's totally fine. But this is my home. This is what works for our family. So I'm going to keep doing this. I'm not trying to be extra or trying to be on trend with other YouTubers. Like I said, this is what works for my family, and I'm going to continue doing it. Plus, it is our hard earned money that we're using. I'm not hurting anyone. I'm not asking anyone to give me money, give me food, or whatever. I'm just doing what I'm doing for my family. I just want to put this out there because I tend to get a lot of rude and unnecessary comments about having a lot of food in my home. I was going to use this big cereal container for the Lucky Charm, but I realized it's not a lot, so it's probably not gonna fill it up anyway, and I was right. So I ended up using this big cereal container for this another cereal box because I know it's going to fit her better. Plus, I'm going to add some granola on this cereal because it tastes so much better with some more granola. It tastes a little bit sweet, and I like my cereal a bit sweeter. So that's what I did. And then I'm going to transfer the Lucky Charm in the smaller cereal container just so it's easier to pour it for breakfast. Okay, at first I put these onions in this container, but I ended up moving the potatoes in this one and then these onions in the white container because it fits there perfect. Plus the potatoes are more, so it fits in the other container better.
Alright, moving on to these canned good cabinets. I'm going to refill this area here, the few soups that we got. We also have Vienna sausage that we bought last month that I'm just now going to put out. And yeah, let's do that.
Moving on to the snack drawer, I'm going to just fill up here, same as the coffee drawer, and put away this muffin that's in the container and put it on the cake stand. I'm pretty much done with everything, but I wanted to wipe down the island so I can cut up the watermelon so that it's ready to go for us when we want to eat it. It's just easier that way. Plus, I like to take this to work as well. I always get questions, how long does it take me to put away all of the groceries? Normally, it takes me about 2 to 3 hours if I'm filming. If I'm not, then it's faster. It also depends if I'm doing something in between, like running errands or picking my son from school. I would normally like do the freezer or frozen item first and then the fridge, try to finish those up. And then if I needed to run errands or like I said, pick up my son from school, then I do those after all of the cold items. And then I do the pantry next. That's why sometimes in my other videos, you'll see that it's like already dark outside by the time I get to the pantry. It's because I have to do something in between putting all of the groceries away. As long as the cold items are put away on a timely manner, I really don't concern or get bothered with the pantry items because those are not temperature sensitive. I can even get to them the next day, which every once in a while I would do, but for the most part, I try to finish everything in one day so that I can do something else the next day. I got this watermelon from Sam's Club. They had so many, and I thought this was going to be sweet because it has all of those signs that it's going to be a sweet watermelon. I always like research how to pick a sweet watermelon and try to get all of those things, and they are outside of my watermelon, like all of those yellow thing and the veins. So I thought it was gonna be sweet, but it's an okay watermelon. It's not as sweet as I would like. I could never pick a sweet one, I swear to you. It's like once in a blue moon that I would pick it and I'd be so happy. But this one, it's an okay watermelon, but I was hoping it was gonna be sweeter. Would we finish this? Yes. Would I buy a new one after this? Probably not. now that I'm done refilling the fridge and pantry, I'm going to prep this peeled garlic that we got from Sam's Club. I'm going to mince all of this using this food processor so that it's faster. Plus, it's never gonna go bad because I'm going to freeze this and it's always ready to go anytime I need it. I also like to put canola oil or olive oil in the minced garlic so that it lasts even longer. Plus, it's easier to break it apart once it's frozen. I'm also going to refill the oils and some of the spices that are low or empty. The last thing I needed to do is refill the gum and the candies that I like to take for work. And that is it for this really long video, my friend. If you like and enjoy this huge grocery haul plus fridge and pantry restock, please give it a like for more and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm so glad to get to spend time with you, and I will talk to you all again on my next video. Bye, friends.